Welcome to Das Bulli Haus Virtual Brimfield May 2020. If you have previously watched us, this is segment 2. This will be on Steiffs and Fuzzy Woolly Critters. Our other Fuzzy Woolly Critter, the live one, has decided she really doesn't want to participate in this and left just before the bell rang. So she's out back. She might come back to visit us. All prices are quoted are going to include shipping via FedEx to anywhere in the 48 states to an actual address. If you're interested in anything, you can comment on this page or contact us. All right, we're going to start with this little critter up here that got moved from last segment, but he is a small jointed bear, unknown maker, really kind of sort of primitive with wire sticking out, but kind of got a nice look to him. He would be $30. Sit. He's not going to sit well. I guess we'll start in this direct. Well, we'll start here and go this way. This one is a original teddy, Steiff. Was produced between 69 and 93. Does have the newer tag to him and button, no chest tag, fully jointed, and can do weird things if you really wanted to. But yeah, very nice shape, and he would be $100. Sit. This is going to be the fun part, is making them all sit afterwards. Sit. Then we'll go into a Steiff Molly dog. And Molly, you going to join us? No. He was produced between 1926 and 1934. Has small remains of a red flag in his button, which is an FF button. Does have a little bit of wear and loss. Bow has some tattering, but he would be $375. Next we have this alligator. This one is of Terravia Velvet Gatey. Kind of a weirdish look to it, but kind of funky cool. Does have a hole for his button, and there is a little moth hole piercing, something weird hole there. But generally in really nice shape, and he would be $100. Then go into this little critter. I'm not going to pronounce it. Mary, what type of name is it?
That's a Steiff Sealyham.
He was produced from 1950 to 1953. Does have a U.S. zone flag on him. I don't see a button, and of course no chest tag. Has definitely a little bit of wear and loss to him, but has a nice look, and that's the U.S. zone tag. And he would be $150. Then we have this critter, which is a Shuko Bingo Bello Koala. This was a big weird question when we bought him. Weren't really sure. We've done a whole ton of research on him and have confirmed that it is a Shuko. Has kind of a Steiff Lulac type
similarity
and similar, but nothing is jointed, and kind of a little bit primitive.
He's got a tail on the back too.
And yes, does have
I don't know if koalas actually have tails.
A bed-headed tail, and of course his hat is bed. The doll stand does not go with him, and he would be $125. Next, we'll go into, we did him, because I can't pronounce his name. Then we have this little hippo. He was produced between 54 and 64. I see no IDs on him at all, but does have his nice rope tail, and generally really nice pads, really nice shape, and he's $100. Then we got this little bear. This is a Pet's German mohair bear. Does have his Pet's button, is fully jointed, a little bit loose on his joints. Mohair's a little bit worn. Hand pads, hey, he's been working. So give him some credit, and he's been around for a while too. He would only be $125. This little critter, while definitely not Steiff is kind of cool. Not sure if jacket is right.
Probably not, but he came with it.
Doesn't really fit, but has kind of a cute look about him. Really mattedy hair, but fur, but it's got a great look. He would be, yeah, he'd be $35. Then, in the puppet land, we have Gucky, Mary's favorite critter. She loves these people. He has, I don't see any ID except the chest tag. Hat is kind of loose and wiggly, but his rubber face is in really good shape. A little staining, but nothing really bad. The fabric is really nice on him, and he would be
finger hole.
Oh, finger holes. All this stuff.
Well, the collar inside the neck. How was that?
Collar inside the neck. There's a lot of stuff in it, so you really can't get your finger up into his neck.
Okay.
He would be $70. Then we have a Waldy Dachshund. Let me see. We got no IDs, but super furry. Nice condition. I don't see anything really bad with him. But yeah, he would be $60. And then, oh, we have one now. I decided to go to sleep. We have a young wild boar pig. Has remains of where his button used to be, but he was also produced between 54 and 68. Has his tail still, a little bit darkening to him. Nose seems a little bit off, but then again, it probably is correct as it was, and he would be $80. Also, of course, if you combine shipping, you know, buy a bunch of stuff, things would be cheaper. Also, if you do some type of pickup, it would definitely be cheaper because we won't have the shipping involved. This is Steiff Mopsy dog. No IDs on him. A little bit of wear on his chest for sure, but head moves, and has look at his face. He would be $60. And then, I don't say this right, so Mary will, is a Velveteen pig called
Jolante.
He has his holes for his button, but no IDs, of course, at all. Tail, nice good curly tail on him, and a little bit thin in the Velveteen on him here and there, but you know, he's cute. He would be $80. Then we have a Jocko. Jocko was done between 54 and 68. Has the two line for his button. You know, holes left in his ears. All legs jointed. But his hands are a little bit backwards. Probably been sitting in a box too long. Please save me. He would be $145. Then we have a running rabbit. He was produced between 54 and 68. Has a big hole, and actually there's a little bit of yellow where his button used to be, but no button or flag and no chest tag. But yeah, little tails, or the wires coming a little bit out of his rear leg, but generally in nice shape, and he would be $60. Then we have this Leo. Leo Lion was done between this one was done between 56 and 68. Has his chest tag, and I see nothing in his ear. He has a lot of mohair loss, but has a great look of, you know, even that. I mean, yeah. And he's only $45. Then we have kind of an oddish colored woolly fish. It's a coral fish. It was produced between 67 and 68 only. Does have his button in his fin, and he actually likes to sit. I have an issue with these guys. If these things aren't quite right, they don't like to sit. But he would be $45. Then we'll go to Mungo, right? Yes, Mungo the monkey puppet. He has no IDs, has a really good finger hole in his head, has kind of a little bit of a, has a string and kind of looks like a little bit of issues with where this chest tag used to be. Hands are decent, and he was also produced between 58 and 68, if I hadn't already said that. Stand again not included. He would be $60. And then we'll go into Mopsy, Moosey the Moose. Not a Mopsy, Moosey. He was produced in 1960 only. His felt antennae, antlers, antennae. If you're from farm I used to work at, we called cows with horns antennae. They're a little bit flopping, a little bit of work. They probably would stand up, probably being in the box too much in their lives. No IDs on him, but really nice shape, and again 1 year only. He would be $145. Then we go to, it is a llama, just a llama. He was produced between 57 and 58 only. Beautiful flag and button. No chest tag, but do have the string still there. Little bit of wear on the velveteen for his face and legs. A little bit of weird staining right there, but really nice shape, and he would be $120. Then I have this little bear who is made in West Germany, has a little flag of West Germany. Unsure who made him, but nice button eyes. I'm not saying shoe button. They're small little, almost feel metal, but full jointed, small little cute size. Good for a dollhouse maybe or something like that. He would be $35. Sit. And then we have the Terry, and I'm not going to say what kind of Terry dog it is. You can tell there's a button in there, but then it's folded back underneath itself so you can't see it. Has an original bell, but nothing. No, there is something inside of it, but doesn't really make any sound. He was produced between 54 and 57. Nice ribbon also, in really nice shape, and he would be $140. Then we have a Review Susie, another one I'm going to screw up all the time. 59 to 68, as Mary laughs.
Just smiling.
Button with remains of a flag, no chest tag. Head does move, in really nice shape, and he would be $60. Then we have Yogi, a nice earlier Yogi, the 54 through 58 produced, has that great long fur. There is issues for sure in the fur on his back, but hey, you put that on the shelf, you'll never know it's bad. Great ear flag in button, but no chest tag. There is some weird sewing threads in the middle chest here. Might have split open at some point.
I think that's just a normal seam.
Or just it is at the normal point of. The hands kind of are a little bit short maybe, but again, probably as they were supposed to be. Look at that face. And he's only $95. And then we'll go for the Scotty. He was produced between 54 and 57. Has a chest tag, has a hard ear, and I don't see any tags in his ear. He got in a little bit of a fight lost his tail, but there's definitely some wear on the top of his ears, but has bell and collar, and generally in decent shape, and he would be $70. And last and definitely not least is the nice little Spidey. He was produced between 60 and 61 only. Yes, this is a real one, not one of the new limited edition ones. Has the multiple eyes, has all of his legs and his front antennae. Great color, and a nice little size. You can mount these on walls and scare your friends. And he would only be $145. That better? Now you see him. And again, thank you for watching Das Bulli Haus May Virtual Brimfield 2020. Hopefully we'll be seeing you guys in real life soon. Sooner the better. If you are interested in anything, you can contact us. Again, shipping, all prices included shipping within the 48 states to an actual address via FedEx, the ground, or home. Thank you.